Hello and welcome to GCN's over-under interval indoor session. I will explain exactly what we're going to be doing today very shortly, but in the meantime, it is time to start warming those legs up. So whilst we are at an effort level of 2, I will tell you what we are doing today in terms of the climb itself. This is the start of the Passo Gardena. We are climbing all the way to the top with myself and Tom last, and starting down here in Val Gardena. Now it's a total of just under 10 kilometers and an average gradient of 5%, and at the top will be over 2,000 meters above sea level. And for any of you who've ever competed in the Marathon of the Dolomites, you will recognise the second half of this climb because it is the 4th climb on any of the routes that you can take. Now, as you can see on the screen, we have got various graphics which are going to inform you how long we've got left of a particular effort level, how hard you should be going in terms of that effort level, how long is left at the top of the screen for the entire session, and also what cadence you should be riding at. And as well as the number in terms of revs per minute, you'll also see those yellow dashes going around on the screen. So if you haven't got a cadence monitor, you can simply follow your cadence with that of the yellow dots on the screen. So a little over 2 minutes left of this initial warm-up. I should explain that over the first few minutes, you want to gradually increase your effort level, already up to 3, and that will gradually rise to 5. And then we're going to be doing a series of high cadence intervals, all part of the warm-up, because what's coming later is very intense. We want to make sure that your body is well and truly ready for it. In terms of adjusting the resistance, ready for the intervals that are coming up, you can either use the resistance setting on your trainer if you have one here on your bars, or you can simply use your gears. I will be doing the latter, but I'm using a Wahoo kicker today, and that means that it's in erg mode at the moment, and that allows me to simply pedal harder and the resistance kicks in, so I don't have to change gears quite as much as I would do on a normal trainer. So the premise of this indoor session today is slightly over and slightly under your functional threshold power. A very popular session amongst professional riders at the moment. We are going to be doing 2 blocks where we spend 30 seconds over our functional threshold power by 10%, and then 2 minutes under our functional threshold power at 90% of FTP. So always hovering around and about. It's quite a potent and intense session, which is why we are doing such a long warm-up, up to an effort level of 5 now. So in 30 seconds time, we are going to be doing the first of our 15-second high cadence intervals at an 8 out of 10 effort level. It's really just to get the blood pumping through the legs, get everything warmed up. We've got 3 of those, then another slightly easier period before the real work starts. 9 seconds to go. 4, 2, 1. Now spin. 120 RPMs, 15 seconds. And 5, 3, 2, 1. Back down to your last effort level of 5. So 1 more minute, warming up at this pace. We've got 2 more high cadence intervals of 15 seconds to go. Then that period of relatively easy riding before we start the first of our over-under blocks. And don't forget to start drinking now. You might not feel like it when you're breathing really hard later on, so it's important to keep yourself hydrated. 10 seconds to go before our next high cadence 15-second effort. Stay in the saddle for it. Remember, we're going to go up to 120 RPM. Go. 10 seconds to go. 8 out of 10 effort, not too much power through the pedals. Just spin the legs. 3, 2, 1, back down. So back to an effort level now of around 5 out of 10. Should be starting to feel warm now. Just 15 seconds until our final high cadence effort in this warm-up. 5, 3, 2, 1. High cadence, 120 RPM. Get those legs spinning. Not flat out, remember. 5, 3, 2, 1, and relax slightly. Okay, we are now at an effort level of 6, so slightly higher than your initial warm-up. Just over 3 minutes left of this, and then we'll be back doing some proper work. Now, if you want to get out of the saddle and just relax yourself and your muscles slightly, now's probably the time to do it. That's the good thing about this Wahoo kicker, it's very stable out the saddle. It does give a nice realistic feel, and that choppy action like you used to get on some other trainers. Okay, try and keep the cadence around about 90 for all these warm-up parts. Just over 2 minutes to go of our warm-up before we will start that block. Remember, we're going to be doing 30 seconds at around 110% of your FTP. If you're going on feel, it should be a 9, maybe coming up towards a 10 out of 10 effort for that duration. Then we're going straight into 2 minutes at 95% of FTP, which should be more like an 8 out of 10 effort level for that duration of 2 minutes. We're repeating that 4 times on the first block and 5 times on the second block after 5 minutes of easy riding before our cool down. Just over a minute to go, keep drinking. Okay, 1 minute to go and then the hard work really starts. With about 10 seconds before that hard work starts, you want to select your resistance or select your gearing. Allow you to go at that effort for 30 seconds. I won't need to do too much on this because the resistance will kick in as soon as I start to go harder. Can thoroughly recommend coming out to this Alta Badia region if you ever get the chance. Even if you don't get into the Maratona, there's so many awesome climbs in close proximity. In the middle of summer, it doesn't get much better. 15 to go. Get yourself ready. 10. Remember, 30 seconds. Pretty hard over your threshold. 5, 2, 1, and go. Keep it controlled, but go hard. 100 RPMs here. You probably start to feel the lactic coming in about now. 10 to go. And then we're going to slip just under our threshold to 95% of FTP. 2, 1, Knock it back slightly, not too much. Very subtle between the two. Remember, 30 seconds over, 2 minutes just under. Repeated 4 times. One and a half minutes to go. Keep the concentration there, keep the upper body stable. As ever, go into the position in which you want to be better at riding on the road. So if that's fast flat riding, get yourself aero on the hoods here on the drops. If you're looking to improve your climbing, get yourself slightly more upright into a more traditional climbing position. 45 seconds to go, then it's back over for 30 seconds. Should be feeling quite hard, but it should be feeling sustainable at this level. $20 to go before our over interval. 110% of your FTP. So if your FTP is 200, right at 220 watts. One, and now. 30 seconds just over. And 20. Come on. 10. 5, and then we go slightly under. 2, 1. Drop it down. Only subtly again. Okay, 1 minute 50 at 95% FTP, 8 out of 10 effort level. Oh, look at that mountain on the right. That's pretty much the Passo Cellar over there. Another one of the climbs from the Maratona. Okay, halfway through this part, 1 minute to go. There's Lasty. Try and keep your cadence a bit higher than Lasty's, look. 90 RPM is what we're aiming for now. He's labouring already. $40. Keep the concentration going. It is starting to bite now, I know. $20. 10. Okay, get your resistance setting on or your gearing ready. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds over. It is subtle, remember, just over what you've been doing. You can feel it, but it's not hugely different. Up to 100 RPM now, I'm not pedaling fast enough. 10. 5. 3 seconds to back down. 2, 1. and back down to 90 RPM and 95% of FTP. Okay, try and get that breathing under control. Big breaths in and out. Feel the air going right down through your lungs, almost into your stomach. Keep the cadence at 90. Very easy to lose concentration when you're in pain. The more you do this session, the better you're going to get at it. Okay, just over a minute to go until our next over interval. Remember that the effort levels are related to the duration of each effort. So this currently is an 8 out of 10 effort for what you can sustain for 2 minutes over the course of this 10-minute block. So keep it consistent. Think about the power going through the pedals. Keep your upper body as still as you can. 10 to go, then it's our over interval. Get your gears ready and your resistance ready. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Get the RPM up to 100. Oh, I'm starting to struggle to get the RPM up. Maybe I've gone too hard too early. 10 to go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back under. As you see, it's a really subtle difference between being slightly under and slightly over. I'm actually leaving it in the same gear now because actually the difference between 90 and 100 RPM is all that I need to be at the right intensity. Okay, this is the last one before a break, so make the most of it. Oh, I'm really getting a sweat on now. One minute to go now. Okay, this is the left-hand turn coming up. If you did a marathoner, you will be coming down this road and turning right. We're going to turn left in a few moments' time. Just by that house. That's pretty much where this effort's going to end. 30 seconds left to concentrate on being just under your FTP. Well done. Let's make that left-hand turn. 10. Keep going. 5, 2, 1. Okay, relax. Put it into the small ring. Keep spinning. But an effort level now of 3. Whew. We've got to do that again in a few moments' time, only with one extra over and under interval. So 12.5 minutes the next block. And as you can see, I've given you a nice long recovery. 5 minutes in total, but there is a reason for that. The reason being that these over-under intervals are very intense. So to make the most of them, you want that good warm-up, and you want a nice, decent recovery session in the middle to allow you to get the most out of yourself towards the end. So we have got other indoor training workouts here on GCN where you'll be working for a bigger percentage of the overall workout time, but they're probably not quite as intense as the blocks we're doing on this one. Now's the time to drink. I'll tell you what, they are lovely smooth roads out there. I'm also going to have to make sure I hydrate quite a lot after this session. I have a sneaky suspicion I've sweated out a lot more than I've replaced so far. In fact, this towel's getting increasingly heavy. Great at wicking though, and if you want one, head over to shop.globalcyclingnetwork.com and you'll find them on our website. Okay, just over 3 minutes to go, so you'll be pleased to know you're not even halfway through the recovery period yet. So I will allow you a bit of silent time to get your mind ready again. It's a good time now to change position slightly and briefly to relax the muscles you've been using. Use some different ones for a while. So it does feel very realistic, this trainer, and the good thing is that if you choose to use something like Zwift or Trainer Road, who give you pre-programmed training sessions, that when you're in that mode, the trainer will adjust the resistance for you. So in the virtual world that is Zwift, when you get to a climb, you'll end up having to go down the gears into easier ones because the resistance has been notched right up. Whereas when you're on the flat or even a downhill or drafting behind someone, the trainer will know that and it'll slacken the resistance right off. It does make indoor training pass a lot quicker, I can tell you. Okay, got just over 1 minute and 20 to go. Now's a really good chance to take a big swig of drink, because if you're like me, you don't really feel like doing it during the really hard interval. One minute, and then the hard work starts again. Once again, we're going to be starting with an over interval of 30 seconds, just under for 2 minutes, repeating that 5 times on this occasion. And then we're going to be very close to the top, and we'll do a nice steady cool down to finish. So now's the time to get your mind prepped. We really want to make the most of this final part of the session, because in total it is only 22.5 minutes of really hard work. But it will, I assure you, reap some benefits in terms of your fitness, especially in climbing, your ability to respond to changes of pace in a group, your ability to get over steeper gradients in the middle of a long climb, and it will also help you on the flat with group rides as well. 10 to go, so get it into the right gear. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds just over. This should feel slightly easier than the last 30 seconds you did. If you judge it right, it will get slightly harder each time. So controlled, 100 RPM. Ten to go. 5, 1, and down slightly, 90 RPM. It should feel controlled still. Those of you with a power meter will know that if you do things right, the opening part of any block or any interval does feel remarkably easy. But it's also astounding just how quickly that very same power starts to feel extremely hard. 1.5 minutes to go. Keep your cadence in line with the yellow dots on the screen. 90 RPM. Coming up to halfway through this under period. $40. You know what's coming next. Okay, should still feel controlled now. $15 to go. 8, you ready to notch it up? 5, 2, 1, up slightly. 110% of FTP, 100 RPM. $20 to go. $10. 5, 3, 2, 1, back down slightly, 90 RPM. Whew. If you've got enough breath, then drink again now. Okay, just over a minute to go on this one. Haven't seen Lasty for a while. I think we dropped him. Whew. Have a look at the screen. We've got just over 10 minutes to go until the end. And that means not even 8 minutes of really hard work now. 30 to go until the next over effort. As you can see in the real life bit here, this part of the Passo Gardena is really quite fast. The gradient slackens off before it kicks up to the line. 15, and then we're going over for 30 seconds. 10, 5, 2, 1, go, just over. Remember, it's subtle, but it's there. I'm getting air over this flat bit, come on. Halfway through it. 10, you can see the top in the distance. 5, 2, 1, back down. Okay, my bum's starting to hurt. If you do get out of the saddle, try and keep the power the same or the effort the same, even if the cadence lowers slightly. Look at that view. It was even a bit overcast that day. When it's bright blue sky, that place is the definition of high definition. A minute to go on this one. Keep concentrating. Keep the power to the pedals smooth. Try not to be choppy. I know it's hurting, but it's almost over. After this, 2 more overs, 2 more unders, then we're done. .30 to go. Oh, I was flying up here. Look, it looks like fast forward. .15. This is the penultimate over interval of 30 seconds coming up now. 10. 3, 2, 1. Ramp it up a bit. Come on, 18. And 10. 5, 2, 1. Back down to 95% FTP, 90 RPM. Try and get that breathing under control. Okay, exactly 4 minutes of hard work to go. One minute of this one left. I know it's feeling hard, come on. My legs are hurting too. Whew. .30 to go, and then it is our last 30-second interval at 110% of FTP. It's time to make it count, everyone. Don't give up, you can do it, come on. 10 to go. 5, 3, 2, 1, up. Just over. Come on, 30 seconds of this. Not even, 20 seconds to go now. Ten. 5. 1, back down. Last 2 minutes. Keep concentrating. Just under. It's going to feel hard now. It's hard for your body to recover from going into the red for 30 seconds at a time. Come on, the end is near now. Come on. Just 90 seconds of hard work to go. Come on, let's go. Around this hairpin. There'll be one more hairpin coming up. "60 seconds. "45. And 30. If you've got anything left, use it now. Come on. "20. That's it, come on. 10 seconds to go. 5, 2, 1, back down. Well done. Whew. Try and keep pedaling if you can. My word. Okay, I've only given you 2 minutes to do your cool down, but as I said, that was quite intense. So if you need more, by all means take it. Just spin the legs easy for another couple of minutes after this video ends, and that should help your recovery, ready for your next session. Speaking of which, if you're doing a number of our GCN indoor training sessions, which you can find in one handy playlist, remember that rest is just as important as recovery. Do these every single day and you might dig yourself a hole. Make a plan with some blocks of 2 or 3 days, a day or 2 of recovery, and then you're really going to reap the benefits and gradually get fitter. Very easy in some ways to do the hard work, and very easy in other ways to forget the rest. Well, I'm glad I've got that in my legs now. That felt like a very good session. There's the top. Ten seconds to go. Almost there. 2, 1, and we're done. Well, thanks very much for joining us here at GCN. If you've enjoyed that and you've yet to subscribe to the channel, you can do so for free by clicking on the globe, and there's going to be lots more training videos coming your way. In the meantime, if you'd like another amazing climb from here in Alta Badia, you can train along again with myself and Tom Last up the Passo Gardena, which is again about a 40-minute climb. Or if you'd like to see a descent from this region, you can join myself and Matt Stevens down the Campo Longo into Corvara, which is where the marathoner starts. And if you've enjoyed this in one way or another, give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Cheers.